So, quote unquote, at least we kept that last video to under an hour and a half. I'm going to try to keep this video to under an hour. So where were we? The cowardly Zulus are hiding. We got those three fellas down there. Well, that already attacked. That can't do anything, so these can. And so can this, I suppose. Because we can place this under siege here. Plus 18 intel on opponent's movements. It is pretty crazy here. So we'll capture that next turn very easily. We need to speed up some other things though. Like Pella, we need to still increase by a factor of a bit. And well, our missile cruisers are able to assist here, so that's not quite able to capture it. Alright, we got that. Thank you, thank you. It needs a flood barrier. Okay. If it has a flood barrier, it probably needs a trader to try to get things up on time. Let's pillage some stuff. Our lovely helicopter army is pretty ready over here. I don't really want to pillage the market, but I can pillage that. And I can capture that, and I can come back, and then I can pillage that. So we just got like 2,000 gold there. So I will take that. As mentioned before, we need to take this city first. Which we can do right there. Art Museum, I don't even know how that's going to handle getting pillaged, so let's skip the pillaging. We'll grab the faith here. Alright, we got that. Still can't believe these two cities started so close together. I hope we still get offered the ability to liberate Mbanza Congo. Maybe that was a severe mistake right there. The plan was to liberate that so they didn't fall to loyalty. But I guess we'll have to see what happens. I mean, we're actually probably good there. Uludini and the other one are going to give a lot of loyalty pressure, but we can probably move fast enough. Did we buy a rocket artillery army over here and I forgot? I guess so. I don't remember getting a rocket artillery army over here. Oh, right, we've been working on one for a very, very long time. Right. Now, one thing we can spend some gold on is a drone to give this artillery a friend, which allows it to start attacking up there. Good chunk of gold with both of those. How much does it cost to buy a missile cruiser? That's the next question. 2720, quite a bit. I think we're just going to take this without... Well, I think we had a lighthouse. Didn't we have a lighthouse on one of these at least? Oh right, it was on Jerusalem, which we freed. Oops. if we go there, that's going to cost us too much movement, isn't it? So I guess we're going to have to fall back here and pillage next turn. We have our rocket artillery over here. We'll move up. Wind farm, which I don't care about. Plant more trees, build more lumber mills. Oh, that doesn't even belong to Pella. Why not? I'm gonna give this a turn to heal up at least. These can't do anything. So you have mechanized infantry barbarians popping up over there. Alright, so we're gonna keep firing. Our jet fighter. Going to do some damage. We should be able to capture that next time. How long do we have? 1 turn. So if we're going to do our Golden Age War, we'll need to do it here. I should have pillaged that first. Oh well. Is that enough to capture? No. Is this enough to capture? Yes. Got more builders, still working on that. We do have some money that we can use to buy what trade routes? 1, 2. Sea level change in 10 turns, so we're going to focus on this because that's the only one that's not going to beat it right now. So the hope is if this becomes its own thing, we can then move on to Ulundi. Alright, Saladin. Golden Age War. Everyone agrees our cause is just. Fantastic. If our cause is just, that opens up a lot more possibilities. Like our ability to take this right here. But before we, you know what? I'm not even going to pillage more because I want him to not be in too bad a straits. Liberate the Congo. Immune to loyalty pressure. Yes, that is the plan. We liberated one of their cities. Why can't I do anything with him? I don't get it. Anyway. Um,
技能弁番人外
oh yes, absolutely. I need to spread my enlightenment. Pillaged all of that. Now can we do stuff? You're at war with China and the Zulus. I literally just restored you to life, pal, and you're not sure if you want to be friends. Okay, if you get conquered in like one turn, it's not going to be my fault. Let's move our units up. We have enough food over there. I can strip this down. Since we literally can't do anything else that's more productive, we will plop that down. We want to get down there. Production. Because it's not even possible for us to get over there, is there? Unless you were to build a mountain tunnel like that. I don't know why you want to go like that, but whatever. Mechanized infantry is ready for promotion. I don't know where this is going. It's definitely going somewhere. We'll make you a commando. You can be best friends over here. I was not trying to do that. I was trying to select you over here. Come over there. And we'll still chill over here. 147 strength. Again, only due to the... Like, even like Scythia, for example, would only have 31 here. 129 here. It's a pretty huge difference. But there's nothing I care about you all doing right now, so you're just going to back up. And you need bonuses, so we're going to do that. Arabia apparently has a really big army someplace. Zulu is trying to put down partisans that were recruited by an unknown spy. So if Arabia has this army, maybe time for us to move our guys over.
Never mind the maneuvers.
Congo is in a dark age. Skies and stars, so we could go for automaton warfare. We're trying to not do giant death robots this game, so we're going to go for skies and stars, 100% XP for air units. We've attracted enough to make our culture dominant over Congo. The goal is we wipe everyone else out except for Congo. And then, you know, we win a culture victory. The way it was intended to be won. obviously that's not remotely the way it was intended to be one. Is there any interesting thing over here I can do? I guess I'm gonna keep Dwight with this rocket artillery pack. Got that. That's going to rebel in 13 turns, so we want to change that. The only one who's... So the Zulu's in a golden age, Canada's normal, everyone else is in a dark age. I can work with that. So you need some significant help up there. This will take him out. And doing that will allow us to like move over here. Promotion available. Alright, we will use the missile cruisers against Bulawayo or whatever that is over there. What else do I want to do over here? What can I do that's really actually useful? Oh, I guess we need to worry about the train athletes thing, don't we? I suppose that matters. That'll speed up as you get loyalty back. Go ahead, train athletes. Everyone should train athletes. Flux 6 amenities though, that's pretty good. Our jet over here, winning a decisive victory. Gonna deploy this jet. Over to here. Deploy this jet. We need to rebase this jet. Then we had one more jet around here, right? Someplace. Guess we deployed that jet, rebased the jet, we have other jet over there, and we have other jet to the south. Yeah, those are our 4 jets. So captured that. We'll work on that last. Almost have a promotion too. Keep the city, yep. Blood barrier 160. Well, let's fix this up. Still need to fix this up too, right? We need more trade route capacity to be able to do that though. Alright, we got our modern armor over here. I'm hesitant to pillage too much that we actually want stuff from. Modern AT army. I don't see much of a point in attacking that. Don't see too much else here I want to pillage. it even do 6? Yeah, you're mainly just here to pillage. Was there an industrial zone here, though? That's an entertainment. Workshop, factory. We really don't need it. We can get rid of the coal power plant over here. I think I'm just gonna make escort with you two over here. Same for you, just so you don't get lost. Where else can we throw some artwork? Down here? Sounds good. So this is about to get a promotion, so I feel like we should move it up. I don't really care about pillaging for the science right now. $270 gold. You pillage my trade routes, I pillage your trade routes. Kind of like a happy family, right? Oh, 4 and 3, I will take that, I guess. We're down to 8 turns. That equalizes it perfectly here. Down to 7 turns, we've managed to get ahead. We clearly need some archaeologists over here. Congo rebellion in 3 turns. We gotta stop this.
Mr. Watson, come here.
Ulundini is a major problem right now. You dislike me even when I salvaged you. I brought you back to existence. And you have a minus 20 different governments? That just hurts. Honestly. Alright, let's bring our power to bear. Quick. What can we pillage that's good? Ants over here appears to be not much because we're capturing this. Yes, I'm going to keep the city rebellion in a number of turns. That's fine. That should help Congo, I hope. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't quite help Ulundini. I can get this up here though, right? They're not doing a ton of damage. Slamming this into things doesn't really help. I guess we have a promotion, so that's good enough. doing sun damage here. Chipping away at this bit by bit. Not gonna attack you across the water there. We got our archaeologist out. Is anything else going to give us... That's charming. Charming. Grassland Hills Mine. I don't even know if you can put forest there. Charming. Charming. So I could put average 1. I guess I can put another neighborhood there. Just so we can keep growing. Archaeology. Go. Campus got pillaged by something, it seems. Granary. Sure, go and get that harbor out. In order to attack that... 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll be able to do that next turn. Move up there and fire. Okay. Over here, we go for my Kokorum. We can repair our aqueduct, repair all of this, choose our artifact, Ancient Era, Genghis Khan, seems fine. Machine Gun Army has a promotion. Dwight is chillin', Congo rebels in 3 turns. Our fighter is ready and raring to go. So we really want to get over in this area. We're going to try to pillage things like this whole section right here. Trees, trees, and more trees. What else can we improve around here that's of significance? We can go get that oil and other stuff, I guess. Is there anything else over here we can immediately use? I guess repair the iron mine. We could send that to, like, Vancouver. It's probably safe. Probably. 13 turns versus 10. Arabian Empire, try to neutralize governor. Fortunately, I have my own spy defending. I resurrected you. Fine, you ungrateful. I'll literally bring you back from the dead, and this is what you do. I don't want to have to spend... Guess I need to, though. I don't want to spend other things against this, but... Promotion's available now. What do you even do? Repair the bank. Get a builder. Repair your basic stuff. Okay, so over here, we fire 1, fire 2, fire 3, fire 4, fire 5, fire 6. Pillage there. Pillage here. Okay, so we're gonna worry about these first. Congo Rebellion in 4 turns. See, we're making progress. Oh great, it's placed all the way down there. Okay, fine. That's the way you want to play it, game. That's the way we'll play it. So we can attack there. We can attack with all of these, but of course we'd want to bring in Eisenhower. And just for the sake of getting this done, yeah, we can do that. I would have liked to pillage that down there, but too late at this point. So, we now have the Uladinian capital. How about that? That is a bank and a stock exchange, though, and it has a market. We can pillage all of that now. It still has its lighthouse. This should be easy enough to pressure considerably. So these have all fired. 1, 2, 3. Fire 1. Fire 2. And I guess he's down to what, 3? Yeah. So, how long is our alliance? 17 more turns. We're going to spend those turns taking out Arabia, I guess. We aren't going to need him for the Zulus, that's for sure. Are there any... There's a site. What shall you do? I'll have you wait to build a lumber mill down there. That's a nice tile. 7 turns till we change. We don't need these forts. Seven food and 6 production. That's it's a pretty good tile. Our destroyer and these armadas are just waiting. Charming 3. So we could go to the rainforest hill and that rainforest there, and that would help. we made a rainforest, that'd be another breathtaking neighborhood. So this seems like it could use food in some manner. I just don't know how we really give it, because we can't build farms on Tundra. I guess we could try to build 3 farms here. It's one option. Just to give this some food, we'll probably need to do that. An enemy spy succeeded at neutralizing my governor. Tornado just popped up. Right on my city. That's cool. I think clearly I need more spies, I guess. Alright, what can I pillage that's of interest? So I don't want to pillage the stuff I care about, if that makes sense. There's not really much else to pillage over here. And that's getting torn down one bit at a time. What has promotions? You have promotions. Marauding promotions. Next turn we can easily take that. Rocket artillery gets a promotion. You get a promotion. You get a promotion. Who's closest to the next promotion? I think this might give you it. Not quite. We're pretty close. Okay, so we're going to move over to here. Then we're going to move over to here. These are the last cities that you have, aren't they? So we just lost our spy, because I seem to be getting... We should have worked on this city first. Still says we have plus 18 on opponent movements, I don't know why. Maybe that just lasts through the end of the turn. Don't really know. So we can rebase you over here. Do we have anything else that can attack? Yes, we do.
Open sea.
Goodbye, Shaka. Pretty sure he's definitely not going to like me too much. I'm in a golden age. I liberated your city, brought you back to life. Rebellion in 21 turns. I hope that changes back to 0, because now we're going to go after Arabia. How much does China care about this whole thing? A bit. I guess we should repair outer defenses. For like all of these. Just in case. Oh, you know what? World Games is actually something we should be focused on here. World Games, we need to get that going. Or we need more world games. 6 turns, but that's with all these penalties, right? So this should get much better. Three turns till we're expected to see stuff change. Okay, is there anything else I actually care about doing here now? Plant more trees. Marsh by itself doesn't really help us is the problem. It's just kind of there. Repair the plantations. We have Halab over there. Let's also get... I guess we can get Tripoli. See, they're working on making a satellite. How silly of them. Baghdad may be one of the later ones for us to conquer too. I don't know if there's anything else we really care about here. They look upon us with awe. I like the sound of that. Go make a good harbor there. Then that harbor's under construction. This harbor's being built, right? Still gotta wait and everything here. We should get this flood barrier up. 3 meters, 3 meters. Let's just pop some more traders here. That's a ways to go. Where do we want to send the other one here? I think we already sent one towards Hamilton, right? Let's send the other to Petersburg or something. No, none of them are at Hamilton? Maybe that's where the trade route we made was. Maybe that's what it was. Ancient Era, Alexander. You need to come down there.
Robotics has been around forever. We choose to go to the...
Okay. And this takes Alexander out of the game. Sea level change expected in 22 turns because we just magically erased all of the Zulus and all of Alexander's pollution. Isn't magic fun? Let's go down here, keep city. Nuclear fusion, I guess. Trigger all Eurekas. Then Canada will get space Stephanie Kwolak, that's fine. We can deal with that. Good Ferris wheel and everything else up. Let's finally get things like your monuments and your stock exchanges. I guess we can work on the research lab. We could use another mountain tunnel to be able to mine the copper, I guess, technically. Just repair and work on all of these first. Oh wait, what did we just say to work on this? We need to get the train athletes done first. 8 turns on train athletes. It's not fast enough. This needs to be doing some train athletes. The bright side, Canada's now in first place, but that's not by much. Train athletes 5 turns, let's get to it. 5 turns, get to it. Just everyone switch to it if you can do it. If you can't do it in 5 turns, then whatever, I guess. More athletes. More athletes. Athletes is definitely not going to be so impressive here. So we can slap down a harbor here. We really want to work on this first. That brings us to 30 turns. Is there already one going to Kokorum? I guess so. "26 turns ought to be good enough. I'll switch down to here. That's also 26 turns with like loyalty problems. So this is all about to get better as we move up here. Modern armor. Thank you, sir. Okay, if we're going for Aleppo first, probably. Heal up from that. Grab that. Where can we base you 2 up there? Pillage all of that. We can just get a harbor done. We can immediately build more ships to help us down here. Aleppo's definitely taking some damage down there. Does that put you in range? It does. Let's bring Ike down here. These machine gun armies don't actually mean very much right now. They're kind of just getting in the way. I'm going to take the hit here. lot of money I'm getting right there. Forgot how just lucrative pillaging could be. So these will obviously be useful in the war against Canada at the end. But right now, we don't need them. Here again, we're to the point where we're probably just going to tell the machine gun armies to just chillax. We just don't need them in the same way anymore. No offense to them. Let's go over here. Can't actually do anything there. Oh, interesting. They're gonna need us to build a new flood barrier to prevent that from getting flooded. We got 22 turns at least. Let's see what we can do. Carbon emissions penalty though. Still not as much as Canada, so I don't understand why people are so upset. I think that's justification used by a lot of people. We're not polluting as much as Canada, so what's the big deal? Those Canadians, you know? Meanwhile, we should really be grabbing these tiles that can't otherwise be grabbed anyway. Is that a breach satchel dam or something? I don't know what that was. See, Canada's getting Launch Earth satellite on. So they're still away from winning a science victory. Training more athletes. We're making the neighborhood better. So we're behind Canada right now, but ahead of everyone else. Is there anything useful we can do here? Guess we can make a seaport. Suppose we can make more rocket artillery. It'll take a while. How long will it take for another train athletes? 5 turns. 4 turns. 4 turns. 19 turns, I don't think is really going to help us. We can build the Ordu up. This will help a little bit. Guess we can build an aquarium. Five turns to train athletes. Let's see if we're able to shrink that down. 4 turns for athletes, 4 turns for athletes, 3 turns for athletes. We don't want the power, we want everything else. At least they can't really go anywhere, I suppose. Better than nothing, right? And we have these tiles up here we can use for stuff. And we don't need a flood barrier, so... all that being said, I figure that's not a terrible situation. Anyway, let's pillage.
When
No
we
more
look up
coal.
at night,
Coal is bad. Golden Age point. Defeated the superior military formation. Finally at Mecca. So no more coal. Why didn't you believe me? I don't think we're going to be able to. Maybe we can take it out. We're in the neighborhood. Children would give me money. I think we can get it. We now control Mecca as well. $209 grievances against us. What have we done to cause you grievances? Whatever. Anyway, we're heading into the future era. We're leaving everyone else behind on a lot of things. I'm going to send you there to prepare. So we can't actually do anything with that. So what can we do that's potentially useful? We'd have to send him like down there. We could buy like a pair of traders now, right? That should speed this up considerably. We've got 27 turns. Where's Kokorimon? They're down there. Okay, 4 food. Sell a sequel, that's just better. Okay, we're down to 22 turns there. So that's superior. I don't think that even does anything at this point. I guess no one's going to get any great profit points. Anyway, we have these cities. We should do stuff with them. Like, we can get more rocket artillery. Be a faith. And we'll get it some drone friends. Give me each a drone. Arabia has launched a satellite. Good job, Arabia. Maybe it still is 2,000. We've been granted a recon unit. Cool beans. What do we want to do? If we were to put an industrial zone, we could get +5 here. Oh, from the mountains. Yeah, that works. No, we actually probably want to do the athletes things first, though. But we are in first now. And hopefully we win, but we can get in more athletes. 4 turns, not enough. Okay. Build a military engineer. Make a builder. Make a builder. Repair over here. Repair this. It's going to be the last turn, then we're going to stop for now. Plant more trees. Plant more trees. Trees are great. I think Halab is where we sent our guy, and clearly that's not going to be... Gain sources for 3 more turns. Rebellion in 19 turns. Okay, so let's try to capture that last still. So pillage that. Pillage the coal.
Many rule.
Ruhr Valley is here. Pillage this. We got another golden reach point. This could hurt a bit for what it's about to do. Let's send you in here. You down to here. You to there. You to here. And I guess we have even more that can be done here. Didn't expect that to happen, but it did, so we'll deal with it. Anyway. +6 intel on opponent's movements. I wonder why that is. And we don't have any more trading posts or anything. I mean, it doesn't really matter. That is still ours. Fighter has a promotion. That fighter did something, that fighter did something. 1, 2, 3. And the last one is down here and will need to be repositioned. We've captured the capital. How many turns are we allied with Canada? 13 more turns. Yeah, I don't think they're going to want to ally with us again after this. Can we pillage anything good here? Looks like it. Got a solar farm. Got some trade routes for over to 8,000 gold again. More trees, all the pretty trees. A world of lumber mills. That is my dream. I guess these guys need food from something. Oh, that's not very much fruit that's left at all. Yeah, we gotta fix that here. I feel like we should use that at least. Tell it to maximize food production so it doesn't starve to death. You would think that would be obvious, but apparently you would be wrong. Kokorum is going to wind up being good. So we just brought that down to 21 turns, which is an improvement. And we can just buy some basic stuff here. I guess we're still the suzerain of Mohenjo-Daro. We are, or Mohenjo-Daro, whatever. Fez, so we could get even more science with more things in Fez. I don't know what we even really care about. And at this point, clearly we've won. Because we'll just, as soon as we conquer everyone else, we should win a culture victory. Because we're already dominant over Mbanza. Modern armor took 12 damage. Wow, that actually hurt a bit. Okay.
It has been said that arguing...
We get a new thing. We get e-commerce. We also don't need force modernization, right? International Space Agency doesn't really help right now. What does help? Anything? Guess we could go for more experience. Other option is free market, but we already have a good chunk of gold. Weissel banking is going to stop really meaning anything pretty soon, though. Let's do Diplomatic League, because I think there are some we didn't have any envoys with. And that gives us credit of 2, basically. 649 becomes 730, so it's an extra 100 faith per turn. It's like an extra 50 production a turn. Right, last turn right there. Okay, see you in the next video.